Sonic, the heart of your system.
What's up everybody, my name's Andy and welcome to Kit Guru. So today we're looking at the Corsair Virtuoso RGB wireless headset. Now we are looking at the SE version. So this is aimed at the high-end prosumer market, and that's because it is Corsair's flagship gaming headset. And in the UK it's coming in at around $179.99, so this is a pricey headset, and they state that this is marketed at people that want a higher level of performance and quality from their peripherals. Now, is it worth it? Well, better stick around and we will find out. So in the box you can find a 3.5mm jack lead, a USB lead, the slipstream wireless dongle, and also a detachable microphone. They've even thrown in a very premium cross-stitched and padded storage pouch, which has a really nice magnetic clasp to it. Now I find this is a really nice touch, so I wasn't expecting to see that in the box. So the Virtuoso SE is available in 3 colorways. So you've got a white, a carbon, which is a black color, and then you've also got the really nice looking gunmetal, which is the model we were sent for review. Coming straight in with the dimensions, you've got 7 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 19.5 centimeters with a weight of 360 grams. And this is made from machined aluminium from the headband all the way to the ear cups. And to be honest, I find this very understated, and it's got a really nice black synthetic leather headband as well as the cups, surrounded by a matte black sort of rubberized finish on the actual cups themselves as well. And you've got a really nice gunmetal with little chrome accents on the sort of corners there as well. Now, one thing that it also has is an adjustable RGB Corsair logo, but it's actually sort of behind the aluminium itself. And it's the first time that Corsair have ever implemented RGB underneath that aluminium. You can also find subtle etched brandings on the side as well as on the adjustment numbers as you extend the headband itself. And to be honest, this is a truly beautiful piece of craftsmanship. I can't get over how nice this headset really is, and in my opinion, it's possibly the most premium and stylish headset I've ever seen on a gaming headset for the PC or other devices. The attention to detail is just absolutely flawless. I was just sat there looking at it for so long just to absorb my opinion there, and it hasn't changed even after a couple of weeks of using it. Now, I will say that I never thought I'd see the day that I would wear a gaming headset out of the house, but this makes me want to do just that. So it's so stylish, and it doesn't scream, you know, PC gamer. It just looks like a really quality pair of headphones. So let's jump in to the connection types. So Corsair have literally thought of everything here. You've got the slipstream wireless technology via the included dongle, and this can be used on PC and PS4. You also get a wired USB lead, which is included, and that's at a length of 1.5 meters. And not only that, but you get a 3.5mm analog connection jack cable, which is included, and that's also a 1.5 meter length. So the 2.4 gigahertz wireless range is up to 60 feet or 12 meters. And I live in a really old house, so the walls are thick, so I found it a little bit less than this, but your mileage may vary there. So it boasts a massive 20-hour battery life on wireless as well. And I think this is pretty good considering Bluetooth generally gets more battery life there, but I think that's pretty good. You've got an auto power off feature, so after 10 minutes, it sort of powers down, whereas other headsets I've found is only a few minutes and it was really annoying. So I really like this. And not only that, but with the auto power down, it's got an auto power on as well. So once you pick the headset up, it's turned on. And I've really found this to be just the quality of life whilst using it was just so much easier than other headsets I've tested. And with all of these options available, it means you can connect to virtually any device as well, which is another really good thing, and especially because all of the cables are included. So controls wise, this is super basic, but that's all you really need. Sometimes you can go above and beyond and it just becomes too much, whereas this one's nice and easy. So you've got the volume control on the right hand side via a small scroll wheel, and I found this to be tactile as well because it's got that sort of nice etched design on it, and it is an aluminium wheel with really nice resistance as well. It's not too loose, not too tough either. So the USB and wireless switch is found underneath the volume scroll wheel, and on the left hand side you can find all the ports, so for your USB, the 3.5mm jack, and for your microphone as well. So looking at the microphone, it's a detachable 9.5mm mic, so this is larger than the non-SE version. And it also includes an RGB LED ring that indicates whether or not you're live or muted, which is always a nice feature because sometimes you'll be like, is the microphone on? Is it not? It is an omnidirectional microphone with an impedance of 2.0k ohms, a frequency range of 100 Hz to 10,000 Hz, with a sensitivity of -42 decibels to 2 decibels. So you're now listening to the Corsair Virtuoso SE microphone. So what do you think of this, guys? Personally, I think it's quite a clean microphone. I actually really enjoy the sound that this microphone is giving. So I'm just giving you a slightly extended microphone test here with a couple of breaks in between to see if you can hear any audible noise in the background. And if I talk really loudly, we'll see if it starts clipping. And if I start whispering, can you still hear me? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this sound test. So looking at the actual drivers themselves, we've got a matching pair of custom 50mm neodymium drivers designed from scratch for the Virtuoso headset. Now these support 7.1 virtual surround sound with a frequency response of 20 Hz to 40,000 Hz with an impedance of 320 ohms at 2.5 kilohertz. Sensitivity range is 109 decibels to 3 decibels. What I really liked about this headset, but only via the USB connection is it available, but it supports high resolution 24-bit or 96 kilohertz audio support. And when you look at CDs, they only have 16-bit or 44.1 kilohertz. So that is quite a bit of a difference there. Now, I actually studied music at university and I'm very fussy with headphones to listen to music with. I never use gaming headsets to listen to music with. I just use them for gaming, maybe using on Discord or something like that. But, you know, you have to test it out, right? So as I said, I never normally do that, but this was actually an exception. With that wired audio quality boost, it was just incredible. The sounds were just so crisp and clear, and that was just straight in with no fiddling on the EQ settings via the software or anything like that, just straight in. Slightly flat profile, but that was good because you get a really good sense of everything in the mix. So for me it was fine, but others may find the bass to be on the low side once you plug it straight in with no settings change. But this isn't a con because all of these settings can be changed via EQ profiles within iQ software, which we'll be looking at a bit later. So gaming is also really good with the virtual 7.1 surround sound. FPS games and things like that, you really got a sense of where you were and where those sort of gunshots or whatever it might be were around you, and it always helps, I think. Even when 7.1's not that great, it's still worth using, but this one was really good. So jumping straight into the software, the iQ is really clean, easy to navigate. It is a very basic design, but to be honest, it complements the whole experience of the Virtuoso SE because it's all sort of understated and minimalist, I'd find. But I really enjoyed this. So you can switch between surround sound or virtual 7.1 surround, and I like that feature. Click of a button, easy to do. You can adjust the volume of the microphone and the headset itself. You've got multiple lighting effects to choose from, so you've got some pre-installed there, and you can twiddle with these a little bit for your own personal preference. Now, straight onto the sound side, you've got EQ preset options, which can be adjusted as well. So you can really spend some time getting these right for whatever you're using the headset for. And what I really liked about this software is the fact that it has profile creation. You can set up one profile for bass heavy music, classical, or anything like that, and then keep another separate profile for something else, or even gaming or movies or anything like that. So you can switch between your desired profiles rather than having to go in and change your mix every time, which is frustrating with other headsets. So you've got very good options here in general. Comfort wise, on the cups, as mentioned earlier, you've got that synthetic ear pads and headband, which feature premium memory foam. And it's super, super comfortable. It's so nice. It really, really is. Now, the clamping force of the actual headband of the headset as a whole was really strong out of the box. And I was a little bit concerned, but with some light stretching, it's now perfect. So, you know, if you find it's a bit tight, just very, very gently pull them apart a few times, and that should loosen things up, and you'll have no worries about it falling off either. And at first, when you actually look at the ear cups themselves, I was a bit worried because they're circular, and I didn't think they'd be as comfortable as the oval style cups that some other headsets do have. But after using this for an extended period of time, I realized I forgot about it. And I realized I was worrying about nothing, because these are very comfortable and I really enjoyed them, actually. So in conclusion, I'm just shocked at the quality here. Like, honestly, it's just amazing. Like, I think this is the best headset I've ever actually used. So jumping in with the pros, exceptional build quality and attention to detail here. I absolutely love the recessed RGB logo on the cups. I love all the little details there, even the etched metal from the machining. It's just all really, really nice. And as I said, this is the best headset I've ever seen, aesthetically as well as sound-wise, to be honest. So the detachable microphone is also a plus, so you're not worried about that hanging around all the time if you don't use it. I generally use a different microphone myself, but you know, it is there and you can plug it in. And the fact that it's got multiple use systems, so USB, wireless, 3.5mm jack, you can use this with whatever. It's got superb audio quality in music and games, and the iQ software is easy to use with many options. So the cons, the only thing I can actually see here that could be seen as a con is that it's expensive. However, you do get what you pay for, and this is Corsair's flagship headset. So to be honest, I don't really see that as a con, but I had to say something. So I might be slightly biased here, guys, but I've really enjoyed my experience with the Corsair headset here, the Virtuoso SE. So if you're interested in that, let us know down in the comments below. If you want to check out merchandise, you can also find that down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe, ring that bell, hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video. And if you enjoy tech in general, check out our website for daily updates as well. So I've been Andy, this is Kit Guru, and I'll see you in the next one. So see you later, guys.